We're standing in what would be described, I think now, as the least loved corner of the junior school. And I'm here with Mark Warwick, who's going to just talk us through why we're going to upgrade the junior school reception, which is immediately behind us, and make a brand new entrance for those students and parents in years prep to 6.
Thanks, Adam. So the junior school reception will provide a key point of entry to the school. It'll be a nice, warm and welcoming environment for new and prospective parents. Along with that, it's got increased number of meeting spaces to allow for meetings with specialist teachers and other specialist services provided for students, and also providing a secure point of entry to the campus to keep our community safe.
The rowing community are looking forward to the opening of the John Ross Perrier Water Sports Centre mezzanine, which is more affectionately known as the rowing shed. The mezzanine is a much bigger space than we had anticipated, which will house all of our land training equipment and provide meeting rooms in a committee room upstairs. This will also be available for parents as they wait for their children to complete their rowing training, affording terrific views over the lake. As I walk across the half-back flank of the Tunbridge Oval, it symbolises the start to the winter sports season and all the rich learning that's available for our students through their involvement in the myriad winter sports available. We've had a great start to the term with Easter services, Anzac services, Mother's Day events, NAPLAN for our Year 3, 5, 7 and 9 students, an Agri Futures Innovation event, and to top it all off, our students at Mount Rowan are celebrating the arrival of pigs at the farm. I'm in the Archives Museum, standing in front of the Queen's banner from the 1940s, and there's been much excitement over the last fortnight as there's been the discovery of 2 of the original Queen's flags. Just as we look back at our rich history, we've also got to look forward to the role that technology plays in our children's lives, these laptops and mobile phones. In light of overwhelming research suggesting we've got to monitor really carefully the amount of time that children spend on devices, we've asked them not to use their phones if they're in the junior school or in the middle school and up to year 10 in the senior school during the day. Similarly, we don't want them using their devices at lunchtimes. We want them out, active, healthy and interacting socially with their peers rather than on those devices. We feel that we can use these devices in really positive ways in learning environments, and the break times before school and after school are for social interactions and for them to lead and develop active and healthy lives. We've been really grateful for your affirming feedback for our new online reporting system. 2 of our aims with the reporting system were to provide real candour and insight into your children's learning, to provide some next steps for them based on their approach in the assessed task, and also to provide timely feedback that was available not only to the student on their piece of work, but to you via this online platform in Nexus. At the end of the term, you'll receive 5 pieces of feedback under our new approach to reporting. The first is, as you're used to, the assessment outcome for each piece of work throughout the semester. Again, as you're used to, you'll receive the cumulative grade as a result of those assessments. Then there'll be some generic criteria that are commented on across all 3 of the schools, junior school, middle school and senior school, to provide insight into the learning approaches that your children are taking and areas for growth. The comments that you've received in the middle and senior school throughout the semester will be provided in a separate document for you as a bank of commentary and next steps on your children's learning and progress. And then finally, you'll receive a pastoral report, again as you are used to, which summarises your child's learning and their progress pastorally, socially, and in all dimensions of their learning. We look forward again to receiving your feedback on our continued progress with our reporting approaches. 10 days ago, 250 of our students came in to assist with the Red Shield Appeal door knock collection. So many students that we had to bring in a CFA logistics van to manage the operation. We partner with over 180 community organisations because we've got a proud tradition of doing good in our community. But it's also good for our students to have that sense of purpose in their lives around altruism and to be helping others. We're delighted to announce that we're one of 3 schools that are jointly hosting the 2020 Round Square International Conference, along with Ivanhoe Grammar in Melbourne and Scotch Oakburn College in Tasmania. We'll be hosting 1/3 of the delegates that are students and adults that come along to this conference. Over many years, our students have attended conferences all over the world, and we're delighted to be able to showcase Australia's proud culture, history and tradition, as well as that of Ballarat Grammar on the international stage with students attending from all over the world. We're just delighted and very proud to have been announced as finalist in the Australian Education Awards in the categories of schools with the best wellbeing programs and the other category of schools with the best boarding program from across Australia. As you'd expect, we've squeezed a lot into the months ahead. We've got Grammar in Concert coming up in late June, and tickets for the senior school production are on sale, which is scheduled for early next term. Also great excitement about the work that's currently being invested in the strategic plan, and we look forward to sharing with you the Capital Works master plan in the weeks ahead.